breathe out and contract your whole stomach and come down. All your organs will begin to work smoothly, well orchestrated. So in yoga, whenever you stretch and open up, fresh blood, nutrient-laden, oxygen-laden enters your cells, your tissues, your organs. And whenever you contract, the used up blood with toxins oozes out. And again, as you stretch, fresh blood gets in and you contract, the oxygen-laden, nutrient-laden blood gets out. So it's a perfect combination of real-time cellular regeneration. Get revitalized, get energized, get naturalized, get Mickey-mized. So now, I will show you an exercise which of course everybody wants. Battle of the Bulge. Exercise for the stomach. Papi Pet Ka Sawal. And this exercise for the stomach typically is very simple. It is called Pavan Muktasana. But as a precursor to Pavan Muktasana, we will breathe out, breathe in. We will breathe out, breathe in. We breathe out, breathe in. And breathe out and breathe in. Now, we will lie down. And as we lie down, we stretch our arms behind and slowly breathe out, breathe in. Breathe out, breathe in. Breathe out, breathe in. Breathe out, breathe in. Breathe out, relax, and we will do the same with both the knees, hugging yourself, self-love, self-compassion, self-empathy, self-sympathy, and self-growth, self-evolution to be fulfilled, content, satiated always. So breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in. So this was a perfect exercise for good, strong, effective stomach to improve digestion, elimination of toxins, and improve absorption of food. And also, when you do a complete contraction of hugs, double hugs in Pavan Muktasana, some beautiful things happen. Literally, from Manipura Chakra, you breathe out your fears, phobias, insecurities, weaknesses, resentments, grudges, hatred, dislike. And you breathe in, let's see, courage, strength, hope, faith, cheer, joy, love, forgiveness. Beautiful. And let me give you some science on when you do breathing and breathing out in yoga, the science of 5 kinds of energy systems in you as per Ayurveda. So, one is Pranavayu, which is general. Then there is Vyanvayu, functions your heart, responsible for the functioning of your heart. Then there is Samanvayu, responsible for the functioning of your stomach. Then there is Apanvayu, responsible for elimination of toxins. So as you stretch, contract, these things happen. And the last, Udan Vayu. Whenever you do inversions, whenever you go against the gravity, whenever your blood circulation comes downwards to your brain, Udan Vayu becomes active, makes you more aware, more conscious, fills you up with light of awareness, makes you see multiple dimensions. So, with the flow, with the rhythm. Sympathy, empathy, benevolence, compassion, creativity, and forgiveness, love, vision happens. So it translates into making you invincible. The process of evolution. So now let's see. Let's do some inversions and let's get the flame of yoga burning bright. Here, let's go. Let the flame of yoga burn bright. This is Sarvangasana. Be pinpoint candle straight. Let your chin get locked in. Focus between your two thumbs, two toes. Your focus in life, your objectives in life can get manifested in balancing this. Back. So Halasana, I was talking about, is to bend backwards for health, healing. Health and healing is nothing but organic unity for your cellular community and for human immunity. All inversions upgrade your immunity because they trigger your endocrine, they trigger your hormones, they trigger your autonomous nervous system and also the central nervous system. And here we go. Halasana is very, very important to detox all the organs. Detox all the organs. Cleanse, let them ooze out. Let them ooze out. Let them ooze out. Back. Down. Okay, so let's do the opposite of Halasana. So instead of bending like this, crunching, now let's stretch and open up. So let's get into a Chakrasana. Your stomach is completely stretched. And now up on the calves. Squeeze your calves up on your heels. Back. So, in Chakrasana, typically, you create a semicircle and there is one imaginary semicircle in your mind which makes you a perfect circle. But getting into a perfect circle physically makes a big difference because that is the ultimate of all asanas. So, let us do one thing. Let the flame of yoga burn bright up in Sarvangasana. Now let us go in Halasana and become a ball in complete circle. Stretch back and most importantly, as much you open up your body, as much you open up your mind. As your body becomes flexible, your mind becomes flexible too. Remember, a parachute works only when it is open. So your mind also works whenever it is open. So automatically with yoga, the confidence and conviction in life is so high that your first position and response to life is always yes, not no. And instead of asking why, you will ask why not. So opening up of the body, opening up of the mind, I will show it to you in this angle very well. Now this is a Namaste with your hands and legs together. A perfect balance and a great contraction for your stomach. Now hold your toes, and as I said, opening up of the body is opening up of the mind. Opening of the body, and here opens the mind. Back into Namaste, come down, and Namaste back here again. Now, let's do some dynamic postures in poetry so that we get into the flow and rhythm of health and healing. Remember, there are 4 pillars for ultimate well-being. Pillar number 1, conserve your body. Pillar number 2, preserve your breath. Pillar number 3, synchronize your unit rhythm with the unity rhythm. So unit and unity brings immunity to humanity. So your circadian rhythm will synchronize with the rhythm of the universe. So sunrise, sunset, moon phases, tides of the sea, ocean, they all influence you with energy. And when you get synchronized with them, yoga is happening in principle. And you are growing in immunity, and you are evolving as a personality, as a character. So, fitness, health, wellness, well-being are the ladders of evolution. And these ladders of evolution can make you the super personality and the character which you can be and become with yoga, because yoga only translates in evolution of your species, evolution of your personality and character. So now, let me show you a dynamic exercise in yoga for increasing focus, strength, stamina, endurance, resilience, perseverance, energy, all at one go, all at one go. You'll imagine what? Let's see. So this is your on your marks, get set, go position, as in Surya Namaskar. So now I'm improvising on that position. Bounce, breathe in, 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 bounce. Now, champions are born out of challenges, and extraordinary are those who know that there is something within them which is superior to circumstance. I'll give you a paradox here. As much I would tell you, take it easy, don't cross lines and thresholds of difficulty so that you land up in trouble with soreness and injuries, as much I would ask you to nudge yourself that only little bit in a calibrated way so that you can keep transcending, transforming. So let's go, let's do a quick run on this. Mountain climbing, let's say 12 counts, quick. I got carried away, but you don't get carried away. When I say 12 counts, keep it to 12. Because 12 is a good figure to start with. 2 and 1, 3. Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh. Om. Holy Trinity. Now sitting in Vajrasana, whenever you've done something more elaborate or intense, it's a good way to relax. Especially sitting in Vajrasana opens up my quadriceps, contracts my hamstrings and my calves, and all blood is focused in circulation towards the stomach and back because we strain the back. The back needs to get aligned. The back needs to get strengthened. People in the gym worldwide, they work on every such body part, but rarely on the back. Yoga has all the solutions for the back. All the solutions for the back. Back is your backbone of life, because spine is where your yin and yang currents, Shiva Shakti, Chandra Surya go up and down. One thing most importantly that happens in yoga, typically, that automatically your breath rhythm gets regulated. you begin to breathe with both the nostrils. As in day-to-day life, you breathe only with one nostril at a time, and it switches from left to right, right to left, left to right, right to left. Of course, it is said scientifically that the right nostril dominates more during the day because it's heat, Surya. And the left nostril dominates more towards the evening after sunset when the energy is ebb. Moon, Chandra. Now these are scientific hidden secrets which Ayurveda and Yoga have unveiled, discovered, which I'm sharing with you. And this breathing with both the nostrils together increase the firing of your neurons. And most important, they increase the synaptic connections in your brain to keep you more younger, more youthful, more agile, more astute, even at 80. Even could be at 90. And you remember, with yoga, you can live for 300 years plus and no disease will ever touch you until you say that, okay, now let me let go of life. Vairagya. And Vairagya is distancing from desires. And then you embrace Yatha Pinde Tatha Brahmande, Tattvamasi, Soham, Aham Brahmasmi. These are all philosophies of me, myself, oneness, cosmos, absolute, Kevalya, together, integrated, yoga, huge, holy communion, holy trinity. And then of course you become a super invincible human being. Now, after this exercise, let me show you one more fun exercise which will create a kind of effect of neurobics, aerobics and neurons. Neurobics, your left and right and left side of your body, when they work alternately, your coordination skills and balance skills improve a lot. So from here, now slowly we can go a little bit in speed to just enjoy a little bit. Amazing dynamic exercise which generates the dynamo of energy inside you. The urja, the prana, the pranavayu. Remember, there is only 20% oxygen in the air, and this enables you to take the full 20%. And remember, each time you do yoga and breathe regulated, you upgrade it, you slow down. What happens? Your respiratory tract gets completely stimulated. All the germs and bacteria are either breathed out. Your lungs, 5 lobes, 2 on your left, 3 on your right. They get completely emptied to be refilled only with fresh oxygen once again. And that is new surge of life. And the virus, talking about the virus, the bacteria, the germs. So your sinuses, when you do breathing in and out, your sinuses dilate with heat, thermogenesis. And when this heat crosses 96, 97, 98 degrees, there's a very good chance you kill all the germs and viruses, and you empty them, flush them out, and adenoids, the lymph nodes behind your nose, they also drain out the germs, bacteria. So it is said that when you do different postures and when you do different kind of contractions and stretches, like let me tell you this one, like a Dhanurasana. So typically it is said that your T cells, which is from the thymus gland behind your clavicle, and your B cell typically, which means your bone marrow, your thymus glands, T cells and your B cells, which are very important for immunity, your immunoglobulins also, and your antibodies, they rise with that kind of breathing, and there is no infection, no bacteria, no germs ever after. Up. Now whenever you are in a bow position, remember, a bow allows you to be stable, coordinated, focused, absolutely aligned with your objective of your soul. Relax. To relax from a bow position, you can come up in Bhujangasana and be steady and look straight. Smile. Yoga is all about contract, stretch, but the smile should be constant. The smile is the inner peace, inner joy, inner bliss. Your immunity rises. Your immunity gets triggered with every smile, every laughter. When you laugh, your diaphragm moves up and down very well. Ha 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 ha. 12 to 13 centimeters. And here you go. All your immunoglobulins, all your antibodies, and all your endocrine begin to secrete the best of immunology within you. So let's become a bow again. The arrow is not important. It is the bow which allows the arrow to hit the target, have a trajectory, and be aligned. The bow allows you to be focused, absolute alert, and aligned in life, giving you perfect concentration. Perfect. And so, what we saw and what we did, if you remember, Bhujangasana, snake, alert but don't bite. Respond to life but don't react. Then we did half Surya Namaskar. In the half Surya Namaskar, we learned that being on your knees, on your fours, being connected to the earth, the gravity, the instincts, you could have a perfect balance, coordination, psycho, neuro, muscular. Then we got into a full Surya Namaskar, which is a complete compound composite training for your body, mind and spirit, facing the east, taking the sunshine, activating your nervous system, activating your lungs, your hearts, your digestion, your liver, kidney, pancreas. Your complete musculoskeletal structure would get stretched, contracted, and challenged. Once again, champions are born out of challenges. And extraordinary are those who know that there is something within them which is superior to circumstance. We are born of a mighty purpose from a mighty power. Let's not abuse. So, the human evolution has been billions of years old. Right from the time we were a speck of a chemical called chemolitho-autotrophic hyperthermophile on the rims of a volcano, till the time we've become super conscious human beings. We've really come millions and billions of years. Human being can live for 300 years comfortably, and then if he decides, he can let go the food, let go water, let go attachments, and let go the breath. And transform, transmigrate, reform. Choose life to live or choose life to disappear or dissolve. But what is the reality of a virus? It is a toxic purge from a toxic cell which can't even live on its own for more than 15 days. And a virus is a great disgrace. Human health is grace. So don't be scared of a virus which doesn't have its own existential reality for more than 15 days. You are born of a mighty power for a mighty purpose, and your purpose in life is to evolve, to find your place in this universe through yoga, your hidden talents, your set skills, and change the gene pool and the gene expressions you are born with, which the science of epigenetics, neuroplasticity, mind-gut axis, telomerase tells you, microbiomes tells you. So mind-gut axis, gut-gravity axis. Then the science of polyvagal theory, the science of autopoiesis, The science of polymorphism. We live as so many personalities. And we keep switching personalities. Father to son, to employer, employee, friend, brother, husband, lover, boss, subordinate. And this switch of personalities brings stress in our ego and stress in our body. So all kinds of dis-ease are seated in the subconscious, your personality, and the manifestation happens in the body. So Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Maya, Matsara. These create the imbalance. Let me give you the English translation. Pride, anger, lust, envy, gluttony, avarice, sloth. They disturb and bring disorder and dis-ease in your personality, and yoga brings ease and order, eliminating all of them, dissolving all of them only with yama niyama, discipline, way of life, focus, asana pranayama, postures in poetry, breathing regulated, pratyahara, internalizing of senses, dhyana, attention, focus, dharana, devotion, perseverance, sincerity, and samadhi, the ultimate evolution of life. Thus, yoga helps you translate into building personalities and characters. So, let me show you something so beautiful which I enjoy, and that will really blow your mind away. And I'm giving you the same asana which I did at an angle, which will give you better clarity. It's a repeat of what I did earlier. So, let the flame of yoga burn bright. Bend backwards for health. And become a circle, a ball of infinity, eternity, of health, healing, becoming a reservoir of energy, prana, urja, radiance, vibrance, towards nirvana and moksha. Alright? Bring about a smile. Now let's get into some kind of meditation. Okay? And this some kind is, the words are written by me. So that's number one. And number two, we'll do guided meditation. So the first one is, we'll keep eyes open. Smile. Journey of million miles could be well negotiated just with smiles. So, let's begin. Take a deep breath. Om Kal Shanti, which means I harmonize with the time. Kal is history, Kal is time, and Kal is death also. Om Vastu Disha Shanti, I connect my energies and harmonize with all objects, matter, directions, dimensions. Om Vayu Shanti, I harmonize with the air element. Om Jal Shanti, I harmonize with water element. Om Agni Shanti, I harmonize with the fire of life. Om Prithvi Shanti, I harmonize with the earth element. And now, the most important essence and element of life, Om Akasha Shanti. Om Sarvagra Nakshatra Rashi Shanti. Om Vishwa Brahman Shanti. Om Sarvagra Nakshatra Rashi Vishwa Brahman Shanti. Om Shanti 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 Shanti. Now, let's get into another guided meditation. I'm keeping my eyes open. I want to see you all. You keep your eyes shut. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath and breathe out your weakness. Breathe in energy. Breathe out exhaustion. Breathe in energy. Breathe out fatigue. Now breathe in strength. Breathe out weaknesses. Breathe in courage. Breathe out your fears, phobias. Breathe in hope. Breathe out despair. Breathe in hope and faith. And breathe out despair, uncertainties, doubts, anxieties. Breathe in love. Breathe out hate, grudges, resentments. Forgive yourself. Forgive the world. Unshackle yourself and fly. Unshackle yourself and fly to the sky. Release yourself. Don't hold on to anything. Yoga is all about letting go, letting go, letting go. So as you breathe out, you let go, you let go. You let go everything that you don't want. And as you breathe in everything that you want. The Radha and the Dhara, they move in circles. They connect you with the cosmos. Yatha Pinde Tatha Brahmande, as is the atom, so is the universe. So the Radha which goes out becomes Dhara and comes back. It keeps changing forms of positivity and optimism. And remember, you are the co-creator of your destiny. You can become the co-creator of your change. You can become the choreographer of your change. And how about this? You can write your own destiny from this point onwards. Of course, collective destiny like Wuhan, Corona, COVID-19 will prevail once in a blue moon. But in majority, you will always walk towards life where 99% of human beings are walking towards death. Constantly rejuvenate yourself. Revitalize yourself with yoga. Eat clean, green. Yoga is a go green exercise. Be lean, don't be mean, plug out from the machine, plug into your heart and go green. Eat green. Eat natural, wholesome. Have breath for breakfast. Have a lot of sunshine in the morning to charge up your batteries. Become dynamic, radiant, vibrant. Have a lot of herbs. Have vegetarian, paushtik, sattva, sattvic, gun food. As is your food, so will be your influence of thoughts, creativity, productivity. So yoga translates into wellness, well-being. Yoga translates into rhythm, flow, sympathy, empathy, compassion, benevolence, okay? And the mess of the mind clears and clarity emerges. The fog of the mind dissolves and vision emerges. The lethargy of the mind is let loose and goes away. And productivity emerges. So vision, creativity, productivity makes you a dynamic human being. Mark Twain said, there are two most important days in your life. The first day you were born and second day you realize why. With yoga you will realize your purpose. And you will outgrow your genes, outgrow your hereditary design and plan and make your own destiny. You know, super successful people, when they are asked that how can you do so much in a day and in your lifetime? So there's a lovely quote which goes like this. Heights by great men reached and kept were not attained in sudden flights, for they, while their companions slept, were toiling upwards in the night. And there's a lovely poem from William Blake's that comes to my mind, that we are led to believe a lie when we see from and not through the eyes. For We are born in the night to be perished in the night, while our souls rest in the beams of light. So see this life through the eyes of your soul, and everything will seem one, not divided. Everything will seem united, not divided. Everything will seem whole, not fragmented, not fractured. Everything will seem together, not staggered, not scattered. The pearls of life will be one, bound in one necklace of yoga. And you will arise. You will arise in grace, in evolution. The lotus will open up. Your focus will be only towards lotus, the evolution of life. And this evolution of life is the ultimate objective of yoga. Let's heal every single soul on this earth. Let's make every single soul vibrant with yoga. Spread the message of yoga. Swasth Vishwa, Mast Vishwa, Swasth Bharat, Mast Bharat. And let's kindle the flame of yoga to enlighten the whole universe in oneness. Awakening for all, including the birds, the bees, the humans, the trees. We are all one, born of the same energy. That energy which was never born and shall never die. It's eternal. So let's perpetuate life after life in continuity of only to progress in the samsara. Let's become timeless. Yoga makes you timeless. Let's breathe out all the mental stress, emotional stress, psychological disturbances, and fill yourself with the light of yoga. Free of medicines. The father of medicines, Hippocrates, said, let thy food be thy medicine. Eat clean, eat green, don't eat after sunset, and embrace Ayurveda. Ayush, your life, and Veda, the science, the creative science of life, and not the preventive science of life. And then, let's get energized, maximized, optimized, naturalized, eternalized, evolutionized, internalized, revolutionized, mesmerized, hypnotized, regularized, revitalized, specialized, initialized into yoga to get minimized.
Hi guys, welcome to the Aditya Birla Health Insurance Health from Home series. These lovely participants are the winner of the International Yoga Day contest, and I'm really humbled and happy to have you guys here practicing yoga with me. Welcome. Right, so let's just get down, sitting comfortably. I want you to close your eyes, have your palms down on your knees, spine comfortably erect. Close your eyes, relax your jaws, shoulders down and relaxed. Let's just start with a little bit of coming on our mat. Physically we are here. Let's just start coming here mentally as well. So I just want you to focus on the inhales and exhales. Belly rising on an inhale, belly falling on an exhale. That's all you're doing. You're not trying to breathe any deeper, nothing. Just coming into this moment, the present moment, focusing on your breath. And I'll just tell you what we're going to be doing today. We'll be doing a Hatha Yoga practice. We'll start with a little bit of breath work. Then we'll go on to doing a few standing asanas, a few sitting asanas, and lying down asanas. And if we have time, we'll end in a little bit of a meditation or Shavasana, however it works for us. We'll play it by the ear. There's just one thing I wanted to ask Mr. Dhariwal, if there's any issues in terms of any physical issues, injuries that I should be mindful about.
No, I'm perfectly fine.
Beautiful. And Christina, you as well. That's great. So, just get there. Eyes closed down again. Maybe you can. Are you wearing glasses, Mr. Dhariwal? Maybe we can get rid of them as well. Awesome. So there are times, this is your practice, guys, and I want you to, take in as much as you can. I will be talking and giving instructions all the time. If you feel like you want to close your eyes, quite a few times I'm probably going to tell you to just feel the asana instead of pushing and pulling into it. Yes, we'll be doing a little bit of strengthening and stretching. So yeah, it might get a bit tough, but if ever it gets tough, I'll show you what a child's pose is, and you can just go into child's pose, take a couple of breaths, and join back again. So, we're all calm and quiet and sitting. We'll begin this practice with three chants of Om now. So keep the eyes closed. Bring your palms to your heart center in a Namaskar or an Anjali mudra. Lengthen the spine a little bit longer. Feel like you have this thread from the crown of your head pulling you up. So sit a little bit taller. And we'll chant 3 Oms. I want your Oms to be really strong and vibrant. And when we're saying Om, they are made of 3 alphabets, the A, the U, and an M. So when you start the A or the it's at the navel. So feel the vibrations at your navel. When you go to the U or the U, feel the vibrations in your chest area. And the Ma, feel the vibrations around your nose, around your lips, in fact resonating throughout your head. So let's begin really nice, vibrant Oms. We'll do a deep inhale. I can't hear you guys, so it's not really bright and vibrant. One last time, all of us together as a group. Come on, let's go. Nice deep inhale. Keep your eyes closed, stay with your breath. Welcome to practice. You may open your eyes now. Right, so we'll just start with a little bit of breathing. So we'll do Kapalabhati today, which means that your inhalations are going to happen just naturally, but your exhalations are going to be forceful. So what I want you to be careful about is when you exhale, I'll show you the speed. Of course, you can go on to your speed and do as per your capacity. What happens is every exhale, I'm just going to pull my stomach in and up. It just looks like. We'll just do 10 of this and 3 rounds of 10. This is incredible to build some heat in the body. So before beginning a practice, it's really great. It's also fabulous to just take out all the toxins out of your body. Kapal is your forehead. Kapalabhati is a shining forehead, which means you're just taking toxins out of your system. Great for your lungs and your immunity. So let's get started. Take a nice deep inhale first. And let's go. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release. Take a few inhales and exhales. Easy inhales, easy exhales. And let's go again. 10 more. Take a nice inhale. And let's go. Shoulders are down still. Keep the eyes closed. At your own pace. And release. Come back to natural breathing. Let's do it one more time. Inhale. We'll go a little bit longer this time. See as much as you can. And then when you can't, let go of it. Nice deep inhale. And let's go. Really forcefully exhale the air out. You need to get a tissue or something, grab one. Beautiful. Relax. Relax. Now what I want you to do is open your eyes. Take the arms up. Really lengthen the spine. So just go lengthening from the sides of your body. And from here, the right arm comes down onto the floor. The left goes over to the right. Now, I don't want you to close your chest. Open your chest and feel that nice lateral extension. The arm, the elbow is as straight as you possibly can. So don't do this. It's nice and strong. Feel the energy running out of your fingertips. So Christina, really strong fingers. Don't bend the elbow. And create a little bit of space between your ears and your shoulders. So Mr. Dhariwal, not like this. Have the neck really nice and relaxed. Yes. Come to the other side. We'll do this to the other side. Really strong arm. Right arm is really strong. And feel that side body stretch. Create space between your neck and your shoulder. But keep the arm straight. Christina, I want you to take the arm up instead of bending it like that. Take it up. Very good, Mr. Dhariwal. Stay there for just one more breath. Don't close your chest. Open your chest up. And then from there, come down. Just want you to take your hands in front of you. Walk your fingertips in the front. And come down. As much as you can, dangle your neck there. You can go down, touch your forehead to the ground. Maybe your forearms come to the ground. Shoulders are away from the ears. So keep pushing your shoulders back. And down. Just relax there for a breath. Head down. Close your eyes. Inhale to come up. And this time we're going to be sitting in Baddha Konasana or the butterfly. So your feet are together like a namaste. Now the closer they are to your groin, the more difficult it gets. So you decide how it is that you want to play. A little further off is always okay. Sit tall. Instead of rounding the back like this, I want you to sit tall. And then take hold of your feet and just let's do a little bit of a flapping. This is great to just open out your hips. So make them maybe a little bigger. The butterfly is flapping, but it's flapping really, really with large wings. So instead of doing just a little bit here, let's go up and down. Really nicely open those hips. Sitting around in offices all day, the hips get really tight. It's a wonderful way. You can be sitting in front of your TV, like now your mobile phones and laptops and doing this. It's a lovely way to open up your hips, your groin, your pelvic area. Wonderful. And now just come down to stillness. Keep them like this. Hold your feet. Push your elbows in your thighs and go down. So opening them a little bit more. Try and go down with your straight back. So look up, don't look down. Look up at me. Keep your chest proud. Instead of doing this, I want you to really open out your chest. Shoulders are back. Yes, Christina, shoulders back. And press those elbows if you can into your thighs. Beautiful. One last breath here. And then inhale to come up. We're not done here yet. I just want you to take your feet a little bit more in the front this time. So big like a diamond here. Take the arms, palms facing towards you, and pull them down, push them down underneath. Yes. And just stay here. This time if you want, you can have your head rolling down. Keep the shoulders back. Palms are facing up to the sky. Feel that opening in the hip. Might get a little uncomfortable, I know. Head down, Christina. Head down. One more breath wherever you are. And then come back slowly. Inhale and come up. This time we'll come into a cat and cow. So I want your shoulders to be on top of your wrists. On all fours. Your hips to be on top of your knees. And your feet and your knees are about hip distance apart. Right from here, all we'll do is arch your back and look up. Shoulders are back. Really arch the back. And then curve the back. Inhale and arch the back. We do this 5 times. Exhaling, curve the back. The tailbone is going in. The belly going towards your spine. Inhale to arch. Exhale to curve. Inhale, arch. Exhale, curve a little bit more this time. Arms are straight. One last time, inhale and arch. And exhale to curve. Now come back to your neutral spine. Inhale. What I want you to do now is take your left leg out and your left arm out and right leg out, and see whether you can hold and balance them. Don't allow the weight of everything to go on one side. Try and be in the center. Try and have your knees really strong. So your right leg is back, your left arm is up, and just try and see how much you can hold. If not, just take one limb out at a time. So either just take your leg out. Let's hold there for another 3. Just take one leg out, Christina. Very good, Mr. Dariwal. And now come down. Bring both your leg and hand down. Just give it a little bit of a shake, and we can go on to the other side. Christina, it's okay if you only take the leg out at one time, no problem. Try and see if you can just take your fingers off. Keep going, Mr. Dariwal. Very good. Good, Christina. Keep there. Stay there for another 3, 2, and 1. Arm down, leg down. Come back. Take an inhale and an exhale. What we try and do now, as much as your capacity, is that we take the arm and leg up and press it to the floor. Up and down. Inhale to go up. Exhale to go down. So left leg up, left arm up and right leg up. Let's just do 3 of them. The trick here is to hold your core. The balance comes from here. So really push the core in Very good. Do that three times. Left, up and down. Up, inhale and down. 3, inhale and down. And relax. Take a moment. Christina, like I said, you can only do it with the leg. Keep both your hands down. Just lift the leg up. That's good too. Come on, let's go. This time the opposite side. Inhale and up. Exhale and down. Inhale and up. Exhale to go down. One last time. Inhale and up. Exhale and down. And relax. Relax. Now I'll show you what a child's pose is. We'll do the child's pose. So my big toes are touching. My heels are slightly apart. My knees are apart. And I just lie down like this. Try and melt your heart into your chest, into the floor. So knees are apart, big toes are touching, heels are apart. And you sit your hips in on your heels in that space you've created and just lie down. That's your child's pose. Anytime you want to just keep your shoulders away from your ears, Mr. Dhariwal. Yes. And just breathe there. When your head is going towards gravity, it allows you to relax. Great. Come up then. Do our first posture, our standing posture. Now this is for strengthening of your legs, in fact your entire body. It's called Uttanasana. So if you have a wall around you, you can stand by the wall or take wall support. If not, I'll just explain what it is to you. So basically your feet are going to be about hip distance apart and you're going to be sitting halfway down like you're sitting on a chair. So I sit like this on a chair. I don't sit like this. So my knees are never going above over my toes. So what I'm going to be doing is sitting back like this. This really tones your legs and your glutes. Very nice, Mr. Dhariwal. I want you to push your belly towards the spine in this. Very good, Christina. What you can do is take wall support. So your spine is straight. And sit like this. Arms going up. Beautiful. Stay there for 5, 4. There's this arch in the back. Get rid of the arch and just really push the belly towards the spine and get this arch to go away. So tuck that tailbone in. 3, 2, and relax. Come up. And fold forward. So let's just fold forward. This is Uttanasana. Your knees can be slightly bent in this one. Opening up your hamstrings. Christina, fold forward from your hips. Just fold forward. Relax it. We do Uttanasana one more time. So you'll have another chance to do this one. And come up. Christina, can you see me? Are you understanding what I'm saying? Okay, great going, Mr. Dhariwal. Keep going as low as you can. Hips. Sit down again, Christina. Lovely. And keep pushing the belly towards the spine. It's pretty much like you can play a piano with your toes because your weight is in your heels. And then come up. Okay, awesome. This time again, you can fold forward. Hinge at your hips. Take the arms up. First, take the arms up. Take the arms up. Really push your hips back and come into this. Your knees are slightly bent and then fall forward. Keep your shoulders away from your ears. So create space around your neck. Knees can be slightly bent. The weight is in the front of your feet, so in the mounds of your feet, not your heels. Your hips are in line with your feet, not going behind. and then come up. The next posture that we're going to be doing is Trikonasana, which is the triangle pose. So I want you to take your feet about 3.5 feet away from each other. Take the right foot and place it facing the short edge of the mat. The right heel is in line with the arch of the back foot. Take the arms out. Now from here, I want you to really rotate the right knee towards the middle. So external rotation of your right knee. The knee has a tendency to fall in. From here, allow your left hip to go to the left side and extend your arms forward. Christina, look where my arms are, Baba. Extend the arms as much as you possibly can, and then revolve. Keep the kneecaps active, so the kneecaps are pulled up, the thighs are pulled up on both of your legs. The eye of the elbow is facing in the front. And as your inhale will come up. Forward again. Same thing on the other side. Still nothing come out of the posture. Can you guys hear me? Push that right hip back and then re-extend yourself on to the right side. The left hip is pushing towards the front, the right hip is pushing towards the back. And come out of it. Inhale and come out. Inhale and come up. The next one we'll do is Virabhadrasana 2 or the Warrior 2. So feet together first. This time I want you to take your feet about 4.5 feet apart. And then I just the front toes, that's your right toes, guys. So bend that right knee. The knee is over the ankle. It doesn't go across the ankle. It just stays on top of the ankle. And you sit low. Don't allow the knee to fall in the front. Knee in line with the ankle. Now take the arms out. And look towards your middle finger of the right hand. Stay as low as you possibly can. So Dariva, this center. Bring the upper body in the center. But keep the knee bent. Keep the right knee bent. Yes. And the weight in your back foot is on the pinky side edge of your back leg. Very nice. One more breath here. Inhale, nice and deep. Keep the belly pulling towards your spine. Exhale. And come up. Keep the feet where they are. I want you to now take the left foot and face it towards the short edge of the mat. And left knee and sit. The left knee is tracking the ankle. Don't allow the left knee to fall in. Again, the upper body is in the center. And then the arms go out. Maybe you want to look at the middle finger of your left hand. Your hips are facing the front. So your hips are facing the camera. Don't make this with your hips. Very nice. Go sit down a little bit lower on an exhale. Wait there for another 3, 2, and 1. Inhale to come up. Beautiful. And give your legs a little bit of a shake. So Christina, if you can go make your camera a little wider, I'll be able to see what you're doing with your legs. If it's possible, if not, it's okay. So the next posture that we're going to do is the one that we used in our contest, tree pose or the Vrikshasana. So if you need to take a support, you can obviously do that. Otherwise, just lift your right foot and place it either under your knee or then over your knee. Never on top of your knee. Now what I want you to do is make sure that your right foot is really pressing into your left thigh and your left thigh is pressing back into your right foot. So, really feel that equal and opposite force working. From there, maybe your hands can come to your heart center. Maybe your hands can go up if that works for you. If that's too easy for you, you can close your eyes. So wherever you want to find your, even the most easiest posture can become a little more challenging. And if you want to take it a little bit more, maybe you can just, have your hands flop from one side to the other. It's almost like your tree is swaying in all the breeze. Stay here for another 3 breaths. 2 breaths. Wherever it is that you want to stay, your posture. 1 more breath. And release. We'll do this to the other side, the same posture. Just make sure that you have this really nice equal and opposite force going with your foot and your thigh. And also don't allow the knee to come to the front. Knee stays back as much as you can. Very nice. Now maybe the hands come to the heart center. Maybe they go up. Maybe you want to close your eyes. Or maybe you want to just, have your branches sway around a little bit. Just challenge your balance. But stay grounded with your feet really, with your right foot really planted. All the toes are separated. And that's beautiful. You stay here for another 3, 2. I want there is space created between your neck and your shoulders, so don't do this. Really nice. And then release. Very nice. One more thing we'll do to really strengthen our legs is a lunge, or say the Anjali Asana. Oh, sorry. Anjali Asana or the runner's lunge. So I want you to start here with your knee over the ankle. And then maybe if it's possible, you want to take that leg back and stay here. So the left foot is in the front, the right foot is at the back. Your hips both are facing in the front. Your kneecaps and your thighs of your right leg are pulled up. Either you could have your palms on the floor, or if you want a little more punch, you can have the hands at your heart center and come up in this lunge. It really works your lower body. If you have the balance, you can come up. Keep the back leg strong. Try not to bend the back knee as much as you can. If you need to, of course you will. Like I said, it's your practice. One more breath here. And then relax. Come up. We'll do this to the other side. So again, this time the left knee is down and the right knee is over the right ankle. From here, either you stay right here. Make sure your glutes are really strong and active, so clench them. If it's possible for you, take the palms down and lift that back leg up. Either you can stay right here, keep that back kneecap pulled up, thighs pulled up, and your left glute really engaged. So the back glute engaged. Then if it's possible for you, you can come up and see if you can balance here. Don't arch the back, pull the belly going towards the spine. You feel the heat building. Keep making sure that your front knee is not falling in. It's in line still with your ankle. And then relax. Hands down, knees down. Now we'll just come to a beautiful forward fold. It's called Prasarita Padottanasana. I want you to come up, hold your waist. Keep your feet more than hip distance apart. A little more, Mr. Dhariwal. So keep your feet wide apart. Your toes are in, your heels are out. So it's pretty much like your pigeon toe. And then from here, we'll hold our waist, hinge at our hips, and fall forward. Now, I'm not going down like this. My chest is proud. I'm looking in the front. And when I can't look in the front anymore, I'm just folding forward. Palms go towards the floor. Palms are on the floor now. So if you need to take a little more distance for that, you can. Take more distance, Christine. And maybe I can see you better if you push your camera a little lower. Very nice. Put your head down as well, Mr. Dhariwal. Relax your head. Keep your shoulders away from the ears. So don't scrunch at your shoulders. Very nice. Keep the legs active. This is not a passive stretch. It's still quite active with your legs. I want toes to be facing inwards and heels out. Mr. Dhariwal. Toes in, heels out. Beautiful. Just hang there with no stress on your neck, please. And then inhale to look up halfway and hands come to your waist. And then come up fully. Inhale. This time I want you to just sit down. This posture is called Malasana or the yogi squat. If your heels don't touch the floor, then you can have a block, or maybe you can just roll your mat and have it under your heels. Very important to keep the knee in line with your toes. So don't have your knee in and your toe out. That's really not nice for your knees. So just sit in this. Have those elbows really pushing into your thighs so that you can open your hips a little bit more. Again, it's a great posture for sciatica pain or any lower back issue, and also your hips and your hamstrings. the attachments of your hamstrings rather. So we'll stay here for 5 breaths. Close your eyes in this. Really keep digging your elbows into the inner thighs to push them outside. And lift your heart up. So don't round the back here. Elongate yourself up. Extend the spine up. For 1 more breath, wherever you are. And then release to the floor. I want you to come lie down on your belly now. We'll do a little bit of work for our spine. Lie down on your belly. The first option that we have, we come to the Sphinx pose, which is your feet are about hip distance apart. Let me see your mat, Christina, now. We're on the floor. So lie down on your belly. Feet can be hip distance apart or a little bit more. Have your elbows exactly under your shoulders. If that's too tough, then you can have the elbows slightly in front. Your palms. So we are on our elbows, Mr. Dhariwal. On our elbows. So elbows are under your shoulders. I want you to press the feet in the mat. Keep your glutes really tight. And extend your heart up. I want you to really claw your mat and pull your shoulders back towards your feet. So feel that arch moving from your lower back into your upper back. Very nice. Now really pull your palms and your elbows back towards your feet. And shoulders go out and away. Shoulders back. Shoulder blades moving towards each other. Very nice. Keep the belly going towards the spine. Lift yourself up, lift your chest in the front and up like a sphinx. And then release everything, head comes to the floor. After this, we'll come into a cobra. So take a breath here and then have your hands, palms by the side of your chest. Two Bhujangasana. Again, feet are really planted into the mat. Engage the glutes. Shoulders back. Elbows towards the body. Inhale to lift the upper body up. Not too much, but just keep your belly still on the floor and come up. Keep moving the shoulders back. The elbows are towards the body. Don't splay them out. Shoulders down. Christina, shoulders down. Very nice. For 3, 2. Belly towards the spine. Release. Exhale to go down. Exhale to go down. Very nice. Lie down flat on the floor. This is your moment. Have your hands by the side of your body. The next one that we'll do in the back bending series is Shalabhasana. So keep your hands made in a fist right here at your perineum. And we're going to lift our lower body up on an inhale. Lie down. Lie down, Christina. Keep your palms here. Keep your palms here. Lie down. And from there, Mr. Dariwal, you can lift off your legs. Keep your palms at your perineum. Keep your palms here and lift the legs off. Head down. Lift the legs up and we'll stay here for keep your knees straight, Christina. Knees are straight. The hands are not here, Christina. Hands are here. Hands straight. Hands straight down. Yeah. Now lift your legs up. Keep your head down. Lift the legs up for 5, 4, 3, 2, and down. Relax. Release your head to one side. So lie down on one cheek. No, lie down on just one cheek. Your hands were okay. So you can keep your hands here if you want. Yeah. Just lie down. Take a couple of breaths and then we'll go on to the next one, which is the Navasana or the Superman. So this time you'll be lying flat on the floor. Your hands and legs both will come up. So Christina, I don't want you to lie down like that. Hands are down. Okay? Now you can take your hands in the front. Lie down flat. Take your hands in the front, Christina. Inhale to lift the legs and the hands. So lift your legs and your hands like that. Correct. Keep looking in the front. Hold there. Keep pushing the pelvic towards the floor and belly towards the spine. So keep pushing your belly up towards the spine. Straight, long legs. Knees are not bent. For another 3, 2, and relax. Just make a pillow with your hands and lie down like this on one cheek. Legs are straight. Keep your head down, Christina. Just lie down. Lie down, lie down. You have one more posture to go on this one. The next one that we're going to be doing is Dhanurasana or the bow pose. Where I want you to bend your knees. Take your hands back. Your thumb is facing up. Hold on to your outsides like this. Allow your thumb to face down now. And hold the outside of your ankles or your feet, whatever is available. Now the thumb is facing down. On an inhale, you lift up, upper body and lower body. I want you to try and lift your knees up. Lift your knees up slightly. Nice. Lift yourself up. Christina, don't bend your elbows. So really open your elbows out. Your feet are pressing into your hands and your hands are pressing into your feet. That way you'll get the fulcrum to lift up. Very nice. Mr. Dariwal, I want you to try and lift your knees up a little bit more. Yes. Yes, a little bit more. Keep looking in front. Instead of down, look front. Yes. But knees up a little more. And relax. Exhale and relax. Again, lie down. Head down. Head down, hands by the side of your body. Christina, for you. And keep one cheek on the floor. Open out your arms, Christina. Yeah, relax. Just relax. This little bit of relaxation is required after you, after your heartbeat has gone up a little bit. Okay. Just take one more breath there and then come up to sitting. Now inhale and come up. We're going to be doing Ardha Matsyendra Asana, which is a spinal twist. After all the back bending that we've just done, we're just giving our spine a little traction here. So I want you to take your right foot in. Take the left one in first. We'll do it on the right first. Take the right foot in. The right foot I want you to place on across the left knee. If it's possible, you place it across the left knee. Otherwise, you keep it right here. Whatever works for you. Yeah, and the left foot is at the left glute. Sit on both your hips. Don't sit on the ankle or the foot. Sit on the mat. Now for first, you can just hold on to your knee. Inhale up and exhale and twist. If that is very easy, you can have your left elbow across your right knee. Inhale to lengthen first. Yeah, that's good, sir. You can just do this as well. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to look back and twist. Your back palm is right here in line with your spine. And twist. Don't allow the hip to get up. Both the hips are on the floor. Christina, are you sitting on your ankle or a foot? Don't sit on your foot. No, don't sit on your foot. Foot moves out. Both the hips are on the floor. And both the shoulders are in one line. So, Gariwal sir, your one shoulder is coming up. Pull it down. The arm that is going across, the shoulder is coming up. Yeah. The twist happens at your belly. It's for the internal organs as much as it is for your spine. Stay there for 5. Keep inhaling and maybe extending the spine a little bit more. So grow a bit taller. With every exhale, you will twist a little bit more. Instead of twisting your neck so much, I want you to realize that you want to twist your abdomen, even your upper back. The neck is really easier to twist. Christina, look to the other side and just listen to me. I'm not doing anything. Yes. Okay, come out of it. Let's do this on the other side. So keep both the hips on the floor. And then the left leg goes across. I want you to inhale to extend first and then twist. Nice. Look back. Yeah. Keep inhaling and extending further. Exhaling and twisting a little bit more. Close your eyes and feel that twist. It's incredible to detoxify your internal organs. When you twist, you really go into the internal organs of the abdomen and you give that fresh breath, fresh oxygen, bring out all the toxins when you come out of a twist. So inhale to come out of that twist. This time, if you have a belt or a scarf or something, we'll use it. If not, it doesn't matter. We're going to be doing Uttanasana, which is a forward fold. Pretty much towards the end of our practice now. Winding down. Keep your legs in front of you. Sit nice and tall. So don't do this. Sit tall. I want you to have your toes pointed towards yourself. Toes pointing towards yourself. And hold on. If you have a belt, put it around your around the mid of your feet, and hold on to the belt. If you don't have a belt, as I can see, it doesn't matter. Just put your hands on your shin. Hands on your shin. And now I want you to really extend yourself up. Instead of rounding the back and going down, really look up, chest up. So now look up and chest up and just move your spine a little bit ahead. Just like this. Stay here. You want to move the spine towards us. Mr. Dhariwal, can you please have your toes pointing towards you as much as you can? Yes. That way your hamstrings are also getting worked and the thigh bone, which is your femur bone, is going into its socket. And now, on an exhale, you put your head down, your neck down, your chest down towards your knees or your shins, wherever it's available. Keep holding on to the toes. Great. If you can't hold on to your toes, hold on to your ankles or your shins. Very important to keep that distance between your neck and your shoulders. So, Mr. Dhariwal, really pull the shoulders down. Yeah, pull the shoulders down. Correct. Because this whole area, the neck and shoulders, get really tight when we're sitting, working on our laptops, on the phones every day. We really need to release that particular area. So keep the shoulders down. And inhale and exhale into your belly. Really try using long inhales and exhales. Christina, put your head down and look down. Wherever you're going is fine. Even if you're here, that's good. Just stay down. Very good. Just keep holding on to your feet and pulling yourself down. Shoulders are back. Close your eyes there. Give it one more nice inhale. Close your eyes. Don't look at me. Inhale. Feel that hamstring stretch. Feel the back of your legs really working. And a nice deep exhale. And then inhale to come up. Lie down on the floor. One last bit. We do hug your knees to your chest. It's incredible for your digestion. And again, your abdomen and the organs inside there. So give yourself a nice tight hug. Maybe lift your head up and give a little kiss to your knees. Thank them for all the work that they've been doing. Christina, hug your knees. Hug your knees. So either use your palms to hug them in or then hold on to your elbows or your wrists, whatever. Beautiful. One last thing, you just open. Just hold on to your knees with your palms and just do circles with your knees. Little bit of a massage for your spine. So you can do both the circles in the opposite direction and coming in and going out. Just take 3-4 circles on each on your knees. Working, massaging your lower back, working your hip flexors, working your hips, your pelvic area, your groin, releasing everything. And then release your legs into Shavasana. So feet are hip distance apart, palms facing up on the side of your body. Release your neck from side to side. Release your legs, your shoulders, and just come and lie with stillness. Again, we're just going to be focusing on that breath in our belly. Inhale to rise. Exhale, the belly falls. Just be with your breath again for now. If there's any part in the body that's feeling a little vulnerable, a little stressed out, a little tense, give it a little bit of breath. So just breathe into anything that's not working or that's feeling a bit tender. And actually just thank yourself today for coming on your mat, for showing up for this practice. You guys did really well and I'm so proud of you. Thank you all so much for allowing me to share my practice with you. I also want to thank the Aditya Birla Health Insurance Group. Keep lying down in Shavasana, no problem. Just keep lying down. Just listen to me. We're all quite... Yeah, beautiful. Just keep lying down and I just want you to get your breath back. Like I said, this is your practice. So if now you feel like you want to wind down, just do that. It's very important to do a Shavasana. It's just to come back again after raising your heart rate, after going through so much with your body. It's time for the mind to take over again, to relax the mind. So really, the only thing that actually can relax your mind is your breath. The moment you start focusing on your breath, the world doesn't become a dreaded place anymore. It's all good. Close your eyes, don't look at me. Relax your shoulders, Christina. There's a lot of tension there. Let go. Every exhale, just let go. Now, as a collective in the class, I want you to take a deep inhale, and then when you exhale, we'll all sigh it out like, ha. Really exhale any unwanted energy within. So now take a nice deep breath. Ah. 2 more times. Inhale. Ah. I can't hear it. So go ahead and do it. Very nice. Inhale. One last time. Sigh it out. Release. Release everything that doesn't serve you. Any aches, any pain, any tenderness. Relax the forehead, the eyebrows. Relax the shoulders. Part your lips, maybe have a slight smile. Relax your chest area, your abdomen, your hips, the lower belly. Relax the knees. Relax the ankles, the feet, the back of your knees, your lower back, your fingertips. Relax the middle back, your elbows. Relax your upper back, the back of your shoulders. Relax your jaw, your forehead again. Stay there for a minute or two more. Really give yourself gratitude for coming onto the mat today and putting in the work. Every minute counts. We're always in a hurry to finish everything, to start something new. Really don't focus on the moment that there is, because eventually that is all that you have. You cannot have control over the future. The past is already gone. All we have is this moment. So let's just try this few breaths to stay in this moment with our breath. If there's breath, there's everything. When there's no breath, there's actually nothing left. Right then. I want you to just wriggle your toes, wriggle your fingers. turn to one side. Turn to your favorite side. And then stay there for another breath. Come into like a nice fetal position. So just come to one side, Christina. Bend your knees, come to one side. Take a breath there. And then using your hands, I want you to lift yourself up into a sitting position. Keep your eyes closed, sit up. We just close the class with one chant of Om. A really nice, deep, vibrant Om. So bring your palms to your heart center. Sit up, Christina. Yeah. Bring your palms to your heart center. We'll chant an Om. Take a nice, deep inhale. Thank you so much for allowing me to share my practice with you.
Thank you
I
very
hope
much,
you guys
Vidya.
continue.
It has been very refreshing to have this.
Thank you
practice
so
with
much.
Today I'm going to be doing with you the Ashtanga Surya Namaskar A. I'll give you 3 variations. First one is the beginner, second one is slightly more intermediate, and the third one is the intermediate variation. So you guys choose which you want to pick. And I tell all my beginner students that if you start doing Surya Namaskars, that is literally the best sort of way to strengthen your body. That's also best way to get flexible in your body, and it's a beautiful movement with breath, sort of a vinyasa. So it just sort of opens your body up and really beautifully. If you follow step by step, it is the base. So if you get the base right, and if you do that maybe to begin with a couple of times, going on to 5, 10, 50, the world is your oyster. We do 108 sometimes. So just carry on and see what suits you and what you can take out of this practice. I'm going to go slow and give you details of alignment as much as I can in today, and see where it goes for you. Like I said, it can also be it can be a great workout. It can be a great cardio now that we're at home, and if you just want to get that sweat going, do 108 of these. So let's get up and start. So for the beginners, we keep the feet hip distance apart, and for the more advanced students, you want to keep them together, big toes touching. Start from your root, your base, your feet, root them down into the mat, all 4 corners rooted into the mat, your toes spreading apart for stability. Then pull your kneecaps up, pull your thighs up. We'll do a slight pelvic tilt to brace our core. Ribs in, shoulders back, arms by the side of the body, energy moving through the fingers, chin parallel to the floor, and drishti at the tip of your nose. This position is called Samasthiti. We come back to this position after we finish every Surya Namaskar. So, Surya Namaskar A, begin. Ekam, Urdhva Hastasana. Take your arms up, inhale, look where the thumbs meet. Exhale, Uttanasana, hinge from the hips and bend forward. Lead with your chest, and eventually you can just hang your head loose. If you need to bend your knees here, please do so. Trini, inhale, head up, arch the back and look up. Maybe you want to put your hands on your shins, that's fine. Chatvari, place the hands down, walk your legs back and come into a plank, a high plank. Please don't let your hips sag like that, that will hurt your lower back. So just bring it up, strong legs, strong arms. From here, the next exhale, knees down. Next exhale, chin and chest down. So go a little bit over and chin and chest down. Release everything. Inhale to come up Bhujangasana or Cobra. My metatarsals or the tops of my feet digging into the mat. My knees are off the floor. My shoulders are not shrugging, they are away from the ears and elbows are towards the body. Exhale, come on your knees. Tuck your toes under and come to downward facing dog. We'll spend a couple of breaths here. Feet are hip distance apart, kneecaps pulled up, thighs pulled up. The tailbone going towards the sky. Move the front of your body weight to your legs. Shoulders away from the ears. Lengthen that spine. Fingers spreading apart. I've made an entire video of the downward facing dog and its alignment. You can watch it on my IGTV. I'll put it on YouTube as well. Keep inhaling and exhaling here. Don't stop breathing. Exhale completely. Look front. Walk front. Step by step by step. Inhale to look up, arch the back. Exhale to Uttanasana. Forward fold. Keep the weight of your body in your toes and in the front part of your feet, in your mounds. Next inhale, take the arms up, look up where the thumbs meet, Urdhva Hastasana. And back to Samasthiti. That was Surya Namaskar A. We'll do one more of this. Inhale, take the arms up, look where the thumbs meet, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hinge from the hip. Lead with your chest, keep looking up until you can't anymore, and then look, let the neck dangle. Inhale, arch the back, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, take your feet back. Chatwari, come to plank. Legs strong, arms strong. From here, exhale, knees, chin and chest down. On the next inhale, we come to Cobra Bhujangasana. Strong legs, glutes active, shoulders away from the ears, elbows hugging the body. Look straight or look up. From here, knees down, exhale into the downward facing dog or Adho Mukha Svanasana. Wait here 3 breaths. Strong legs. Now even if your legs, hamstrings are not very flexible and your legs look something like this, it's fine. Still push the weight towards the back of the body and energetically try and think that your heels are moving towards the mat. Eventually, if you practice regularly, the legs will straighten up because the hamstrings will open and your heels will touch the floor. So wherever you're at, just be comfortable there. Exhale there, look front, walk front. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, arch the back and look up. Exhale, fold forward, knees can be bent here. It's more important for the chest to touch the thighs rather than the head to touch the shins. Inhale to come up. Look where the thumbs meet. And Samasthiti. We'll try the next variation. The only difference is the Chaturanga and Urdhva Dhanurasana. So, let me show you how. Inhale, take the arms up. Look where the thumbs meet. Exhale, Uttanasana. Forward folding. Trini. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Arch the back. Exhale, Chatwari. Come into plank. Now from here, if this is your regular plank with your shoulders on top of your wrists, what I want you to do is go a little bit over. So come on your tippy toes. And from there, we'll just go down. Strong legs, strong core pull in Chaturanga Dandasana. The body is in one straight line. From here, inhale to come to Urdhva Mukha. You can always go back to the basic version, but this is just the slightly advanced version. My knees are off the floor. My metatarsals are pushing into the mat. Shoulders back. Glutes are tight. You may look in the front, or if your neck allows, look up. I'm not sinking anywhere, I'm pulling it up. The energy is going up towards the sky. From here, exhale and come into downward facing dog. Again, bend those knees if you need to. If you need to give your legs a bit of a shake, you can do that. This can be very difficult for some of the beginner students with less flexibility or strength. But trust me, over time, it just feels amazing. This becomes a resting posture. Just a couple of breaths more. And from there, walk front. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, arch the back. Exhale, bend the knees if you have to. Weight in the front of your feet. Head, neck, hands loose. Inhale to come up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale to come to Samasthiti. We will do one more of this. So, choose your variation and let's go on. Inhale, take the arms up, look where the thumbs meet. Exhale, forward fold into Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, look up. Exhale, Chatwari, go into a plank, and from there come into, just go a little over with your shoulders and then come strong body into Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, or the upward facing dog. Again, glutes active, knees active, kneecaps pulled up, arms are active, maybe slight micro bend in your elbows so you're not killing your joints. And from there, exhale to come into downward facing dog. You can go through your checklist. We'll wait a couple of breaths here. Feet are hip distance apart, kneecaps pulled up, knees pulled up. Feel like there's some line holding from here into the sky. So your hips or your tailbone wants to literally go towards the sky. So push it towards the sky and push this lower body back. So this angle of your shoulder can open up, because most of us are here normally like this. What we are wanting to do is this. See the amount of space I've created here and also in my spine. Yoga is about creating space in your body and your mind. Okay, so exhale here, look front, walk front, inhale, look up, arch the back, exhale, forward fold, bend those knees, inhale to come up, Urdhva Hastasana, look where the thumbs meet, and exhale into Samasthiti. Now I'll do the third variation of the same. See if you want to try it, or you can choose whichever variation you prefer. So Samasthiti into Urdhva Hastasana, Ekam, Dve, Uttanasana, Trini, Ardha Uttanasana, inhale, Chatwari, we go straight, exhale into Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, come into Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale to downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. Like I said, this becomes the resting posture. So just come here and come into stillness. Just your breath. Inhale and exhale. One more. Exhale there, look front, walk front, walk, walk, walk. Inhale. Next exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale to come up, Urdhva Hastasana. And Samastitihi. One last time with this one. Samastitihi. Get all your checkpoints. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Bend your knees if you have to. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, arch your back. Exhale, Chatvari into Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Pancha, Urdhva Mukha, Shatu, Adho Mukha. We'll wait here 3 breaths. Keep spreading those fingers, the eyes of the elbows looking at each other. Let your neck dangle here, shoulders are away from the ears. Energetically keep pushing those heels towards the wall, towards the mat. Exhale here, Sapta, jump or float. Inhale to look up. Exhale, Uttanasana, Ashto. Inhale, Nava, hands up, Urdhva Hastasana, and then back to Samastitihi, exhale. Well, so those were my variations. I hope you can try them. You can pick whichever you want. Like I said, you can start with the beginner, and then as you build your core strength, arm strength, leg strength, you know, you can do as many as you want. And I remember somebody asking me, can we do like a cardio routine? If you continue doing this for a little while, which I do suggest, and in the Ashtanga lineage, when you start practicing, I think for the first 15 days, maybe a month, maybe a couple of months for some people, your Guruji does not even allow you to go past the first Surya Namaskar. So for that whole hour, I remember I used to only do Surya Namaskar A and Surya Namaskar B. So you're waking up at 5 a.m. in the morning and just doing Surya Namaskars for whatever. I did that for 15 days, but I know students who've been there for three months. And well, you know, that's just how it is. Your guru gives you the next posture, and that's how you move ahead in your practice. And I think it's a beautiful lineage. So this is just a snippet of it. I hope you guys like it. If there's anything more that you all want me to do, I am going to be putting up meditations as well, because we are in times which are so troubled right now. So just to get rid of some kind of fear and anxiety, I'm going to put up some breath work, put up some meditations. So one after the other, I'll be putting all of that up. If there's anything that you want specifically, do write back, do let me know, and I'll try and do it. So thank you very much. Do subscribe and come back, and yeah, I hope you like what I want to share with you. Thank you very, very much. I'm going to close the class with one chant of Om. So you can chant a nice vibrant Om with me. Just sit quietly, palms facing the sky. Close your eyes, come back to your breath. Let's wind down. One inhale. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Lokaha samastaha sukhino bhavantu. Hello yogis, welcome back to my YouTube channel Vidya Malavade. Today we're going to be doing 10 essential poses to strengthen your body, to focus, and to also make your body flexible, that you should do daily in your practice. These are very beginner poses and everybody can do them. So let's come together on our mat, Sit comfortably. Sit still. Close your eyes. Shoulders down. Relax the brows. Relax the forehead. Sitting up slightly tall. Bring your palms to your heart center. Begin the practice with one chant of Om. So inhale deeply. Welcome to practice. You may open your eyes now. The first pose we are going to do is Baddha Konasana, or the bound angle pose. We're going to keep our feet together like Namaskar with your feet and just do the butterfly for 30 seconds, and then we'll hold it for 30 seconds. So start with the butterfly. We're going to just be holding every pose or doing every pose for about 1 minute each. So let's just get into our hips. This is a really, really nice posture. Opens out our hips. Don't round the back. Try and keep the back as long as possible. So just lengthening, feeling like there's some thread from the crown that's pulling us up to the sky. And now relax the legs and just go a little forward. This time with the back rounds, it's okay. Just allow the head to melt, allow the neck to dangle. It's a very, very nice pose even for your digestion. Women in your periods, opening out those hips as well. Giving a little massage to the internal organs in the abdomen as well. And just releasing stress. This is really, really good to just hang in there. You can take your elbows and just push the thighs a little bit lower. If that doesn't feel too right, allow it to just dangle and let it free. On the next inhale, we'll come up. The next pose that we'll do is the cat and cow. So come on to all fours. Your shoulders are exactly over your wrists, and your hips are exactly over your knees. Your knees and your toes, your feet are hip distance apart. Come to neutral spine. Tuck the core in, belly towards the spine, and from here we go inhale, look up, extend the spine, exhale, contract, curve the back, chin to chest. Inhale, arch the back, shoulders back. Exhale, curve the back, tailbone tucks in, chin to chest. Inhale, arch, tailbone up, shoulders back. Exhale, curve, chin goes to chest. Belly going towards the spine. One last time, inhale and come up. Shoulders back, exhale, arch, and curve the back. From here, we just tuck the toes under and just take our legs back, come into downward facing dog. This time I want you to have your legs, knees bend, heels are slightly up, push the upper body towards the lower body, stay in this pose. Push the floor away from you. Push the palms into the floor and push the floor away. So stronger, straighter arms there. Lengthening of the back. Now if it's available to you, you'll send the hips up, the tailbone up, and the heels towards the floor. Keep maintaining the length of the spine though. Even if the knees are bent here, no problem. See what's comfortable for you. Energetically keep moving the heels towards the floor. Just take 2 more breaths here and then we'll move on to our next posture. Head dangles in the middle. And then exhale out. Come down and we lie down on our belly. We're coming to the Sphinx posture. So knees, feet apart, mat distance apart is the most comfortable. But if it allows you, you can also keep them close to each other. Making sure that your shoulders are exactly over your elbows and your palms are shoulder distance apart. Press the feet in the mat. Kneecaps come up. Press the pelvis down into the mat. Shoulders go back. And just look front. I want your chest to be moving in the front and up to take the arch out of the lower back and take the arch into the upper back. So keep pushing that pelvis right into the mat and chest front and up. Exhale to come out of the posture on your knees, and then we'll come to standing. Keep the knees generously bent. Take hold of your elbows. We come to a forward fold. We do a ragdoll here. So if you have your breath, if you have your focus and concentration, you can just go from side to side. Or if you want, you can just stay still. This is lovely for lengthening that spine, allowing gravity to take its course, and just, letting your head dangle here, letting your spine lengthen out slightly. Like I said, if the hamstrings are not very flexible, you can bend your knees. If you are going side to side, then now is the time to maybe just come back to stillness. Take one more breath here. Close your eyes. Inhale and then exhale out. Release the arms out. And I want you to just come up one vertebrae at a time. Inhaling, neck and head coming up at the end. From here we'll do a standing balancing posture. So keep your left leg firm, strong, kneecap pulled up. Take your right leg and take the foot and put it either here below your knee, or if it's okay for you, you can put it at your thigh, above the knee. So just not at your knee, anywhere else on your leg is fine. If this is a little difficult, you can always take a hold of something, maybe a chair, a wall or whatever, and then bring your hands in Namaskar. So you could be holding with one hand and holding one hand to Namaskar. If this is easy, you can take the arms up. If that is easy, you can close your eyes. So just see what works for you, where you want to put it right now. Making sure that your right foot is really pressing into the left thigh, and your left thigh is pressing back into the right foot. So it's like an equal and opposite force that's keeping them together. Also, see if your knee is coming in the front. We want the right knee to be pulled back slightly. So equal and opposite force going on in the legs, right knee moving back, and just coming to stillness to wherever you are. Take one more breath here, and then we'll move on to the other side. So release your leg, and then keep the right leg firmly planted, kneecaps are pulled up. Take the left foot wherever it's comfortable for you, and then moving the left leg, left knee out now. We've come to tree pose. The right leg really strong. Hands at your heart. Maybe the hands come up. Maybe your eyes are closed. Whatever works for you. Making sure that the foot is pressing in your inner thigh and the inner thigh is pressing back again. Keep the right glute active. The right kneecaps pulled up. Stay here for 2 more breaths. Shoulders down, relax the forehead, relax the brows, and release. Beautiful. So that was for your focus, for your concentration. Now we come to a nice easy sit here. From here I want you to do, we work a little bit on our core, so I want you to do a Navasana. So let's just, this is the first variation. The arch, the back remains strong and long. So do not round the back like this. Either you can keep your legs exactly like this. If you're a beginner, arms go by the side. If you want to take it a little more, you can straighten the knees out. We'll stay here for 10. Belly towards the spine. 9. Back long. 8. Toes pointed. 7. Arms strong. 6. Kneecaps pulled up. 5. Keep the back still long. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Give it a nice little hug. Maybe kiss your knees. I love doing that. And then we'll just come onto our mat for the final 3 poses. We're going to do a glute bridge. So bring the feet close to your hips. From here, we'll tuck the tailbone in, squeeze the glutes and come up. We're just going to stay here for 10 breaths. Shimmy the shoulders in slightly. If you want, you can interlock the fingers behind. Keep pushing the hips up. The glutes are tight. And we start 10, 9, 8. Don't let the knees play out. Knees in. 6, 5. Chest goes towards the chin. 3. Belly towards the spine. Glutes active. 1. Exhale. The upper back comes down first, the middle back then, and the lower back after that. Very nice. And just one last posture after this to release everything. Take the knees towards you, feet up, and then move both the knees towards the left side. They come on the floor. Try and keep both the shoulders on the floor. We're just doing a nice spine twist here. Look towards your right side. Keep inhaling and exhaling. Just a very easy spine twist here. Take 2 more really nice long breaths. And then inhale, bring the knees in the center. Exhale, take it to the right side. Adjust yourself if you need to. And just allow the knees to fall towards the floor. Even if they're not falling completely, no problem. Do your best. You can also hold the knees with your right palm and try and push them down. But don't allow the left shoulder to lift too much. Your head can move towards the left side. Take 1 more breath. Feel that nice little spine twist happening. And then as you inhale, take the legs. If you want to give it a little bit, just give yourself a little hug here. A nice little hug. Maybe kiss your knees. You can wake out of your bed and do this just to open out the body in the mornings. Just to give it a little bit of that jump start. We come into Shavasana after this, which is of course the most important pose. Just come to our breath. Inhale, exhale. Arms by the side of the body. Just release everything, any tension. You can do this practice when you wake up in the morning, through any time in the day, or even before you go to sleep actually. It's really nice to relax the body a little before you go to sleep. So you may stay in Shavasana as long as you feel like, or if you wish to wake up, you can come onto your side and get up. And I'll just close this class with 1 chant of Om. So palms come to the heart center. Inhale. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Lokaha samastaha sukhino bhavantu. Hi guys, welcome back to Yoga with Vidya Malavade. Today we're going to be doing a quick full body practice with core activation. So before we start the practice, I'm going to do a pranayama with you guys. It's called Kapalabhati. Kapal means forehead. Kapalabhati means a shining forehead. This pranayama is incredibly effective. It's incredibly invigorating, and I do it pretty much like a warm-up before my practice. So it's a warming pranayama. It has lots of benefits. It strengthens your diaphragm and your abdominal muscles, and regular practice will also reduce some of that belly fat. It's also really good to cleanse your lungs and your respiratory system, which I think in the days of corona is also very important. Mind you, this will not cure if you've already got infected, but it may be a part of your prevention process. So it's something that I do very regularly. Pranayama on the whole, you guys keep asking me about how I look or feel so young and energized all the time. Pranayama has a big role to play in my practice. I practice it for at least 10 to 20 minutes every single day, maybe a little more sometimes. This also is really great for your digestive system, your bloating and gas, and some sort of, if you have constipation, if you have acidity related issues, this regular practice can also help with that. So without any delay, let's just start. A very simple thing, these days people also breathe very differently. You could stay without your food, without water for days, but say let's stay one day without your breath, without inhaling and exhaling. Will that be possible? No. What normally people do is when you're very stressed, they breathe in the opposite way. So normal breath would be when you inhale, the belly rises, and when you exhale, the belly falls. Now when you're very stressed, the opposite happens, and that can create a huge imbalance in your entire being, your body, your mind, literally your entire being. So to be mindful of that, even if you're in a very stressful situation, take only just 1 minute out and focus on your breath. Just focus on the belly rising as you inhale and the belly falling as you exhale. When you do that, you actually manage to calm down and can think more effectively in a stressful situation. So that being said, let's practice Kapalabhati. I'm going to do the pranayama first, and then you guys can follow me. So just wait and watch. Sit in any comfortable posture, and if you want to actually sit on a chair or maybe take a back rest, you can do that as well. Just feel, just sit with your spine erect or comfortably erect, and your palms, your arms can be just on your thighs. We'll take one deep inhale, and as you throw out forcefully from your nose, both your nostrils are working here, so just throw out the breath forcefully. So literally pulling it out of your abdominals, from your chest, from your nostrils out. If you have blood pressure, if you feel dizzy, just do it carefully. Instead of 10 breaths that we are going to be throwing out, let's throw maybe 3 or 5. Depending on what your body feels, do that, but a nice forceful exhalation outside. So let's do it together. We will all inhale and we'll go 10 breaths out and come back to normal breath after that. Inhale deeply. One last one, and out. Come back to deep inhale and exhale. Just comfortable inhale and exhale now. We'll do this 2 more times. So then inhale again, let the exhale happen on its own. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And go back to inhale, exhale comfortably. I can already feel the heat rising inside my body. One last time, we can do 10, 15, 20 or 30. Let's aim for 30, but we'll please stop where we feel dizzy or uncomfortable and come back to normal breath. Yeah? So let's go. Close your eyes on this one, just focus on the breath. Inhale deeply, let the exhalation happen automatically. And relax. Just come back to normal breath. Inhale and exhale deeply. Just take a couple more breaths at your pace. And then let's come back to our mat. Anytime during the practice, if you feel that you want to, it's a bit much and you want to come back to child pose, here's what you will do. Your big toes are touching, your heels are falling apart, you sit within them. The knees are almost mat length apart, and then you go down. You can either have your hands here or back, fingers strong down towards the mat. Keep your chin parallel to the floor, drishti at your tip of the nose. Inhale, take the arms up, lift, look up at the thumbs meet. Exhale to come down, Uttanasana, forward fold. You can bend your knees here, give them a shake if you want for a bit. And then just come to stillness. Head hangs loose. Inhale to look up. Arch the back, exhale to go back. Come into a plank. Now core activation happens when you hold the plank for 5. Please make sure you're not hanging in here. Push that floor away from you. Push the belly towards the spine. Legs are strong, kneecaps are pulled up. Come on to your tippy toes. 3, 2, don't sag the back. And then down, exhale, knees down, chin and chest down. Come to a cobra on an inhale. Shoulders away from the ears, elbows towards the body, metatarsals firmly on the mat. Knees up. Tuck the shoulders, toes under and come to a downward facing dog. Exhale. We'll do 3 exhales here. Take the shoulders away from the ears. Eyes of the elbows facing towards each other. All your fingers are spread apart for stability. Your tailbone moving up to the sky. Feet are hip distance apart. Strong legs. Exhale here, look front, walk front. Inhale, arch the back. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, come up, look up. Exhale, Samastiti. Next, inhale, look up. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Bend the knees if your hamstrings are not as flexible. Head hangs loose. Inhale, look up, arch the back. Exhale, walk your feet back. This time we'll stay again for 5 breaths. If you want to take it a little higher, maybe you want to just take your left leg up. Don't sag. Come strong. Don't even go into a kind of a downward dog. You want a strong body. Keep your shoulders away from the ears and down. Either Chaturanga or knees, chin and chest down on an exhale. Inhale to come up. Cobra or Urdhva Mukha. Exhale to go back. Adho Mukha. Come to stillness here, just 3 breaths. 1, 2, and Exhale there, look front, walk front. Look up, inhale. Next exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale to come up, Urdhva Hastasana, look where the thumbs meet. Exhale down. Next one, inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Keep the weight in the front of your feet. Bend your knees if needed. Inhale. Exhale to go back. Walk your legs back. Come into a plank again. Now, if this gets really difficult for you, you can always do this on a forearms. Yeah, so this is what it will look like. I'm going to stay here for now. Again, my body is not going here or here. One straight line. Keep pushing that floor away from you. Legs are strong. Belly moves towards the spine. Look front, either between your thumbs or at the edge of the mat. And we're going to lift the left foot up, if that's okay with you. If not, you can go into a child's pose if this is too difficult for you. Right foot up for 3, 2, and 1. Again, knees down, chin and chest down. So then if you're in a forearm plank, just bring it down and come here. Inhale to come up, either Cobra or then Chaturanga. Exhale to go back. I hope you're feeling that core, feeling the activation. Maybe switch the fan off. Just stay here. If your knees are bent, that's okay. Just energetically think of your feet going towards the floor. Exhale there and walk front. Inhale to look up. Exhale to look down and come into Uttanasana. Inhale, come Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale to back to Samasthiti. One more time. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale. Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale to look up. Exhale, take the legs back. Come into a plank, whichever variation of plank you want. Keep pulling the core towards the spine. Now, we will take 3 breaths on our left leg, knee coming to the left tricep. 3, 2, and 1. Take it back. On the right side now. Knee coming to the tricep. 3, 2, and 1. Take the right leg back. From here, Chaturanga or knees, chin and chest down. Yogi's choice. Inhale to come up. Urdhva Mukha or Cobra. Exhale to go into downward facing dog. Wait here, 3 breaths. 3, 2, and 1. From here we lift the right leg up. And on an exhale, place it in the middle of your palms. We're going to come into Warrior 1 or Virabhadrasana 1. So my back foot I'm going to be placing where my toes are slightly blading and towards the side of the mat. So this is my position now. My hips are going to be facing the front. So for now, if it's very difficult to face the hips completely front, and if you want to keep your feet in a train track, you can do that. Hips face in the front. My knee is tracing my ankle in the front. My back leg is super strong. My left glute is super active. My arms are going up. I want the weight of your back leg on the side of your foot. All the 5 toes, all the 10 toes grounding into the mat and come up. You can either look straight or look up if your neck allows you. And then from here, we just take the upper body slightly in the front. Stay here, the neck follows the spine. We come back to warrior one. So keep the body in the middle of the legs. Keep scissoring the right leg behind and the left leg in the front. So the hips are square instead of being like this. And then let's just open it into Virabhadrasana 2. Now for this one, I want your front heel to be in line with the back heel. So position yourself right, get your balance as well here. Again, the knee is tracing the ankle. I know the leg might be burning slightly, but so what? Let's build some strength there. Again, the side corner of your foot is where the weight, maximum weight is, yeah, of your back foot. And then we'll open the arms out. The body is not going ahead, it's staying in the center. Push the knee, if it's falling in, push it in line with your second toe. At any given point of time, I'll be able to see at least my big toe, if not all of them. And go down a little bit more. From here, I want you to take the arms and go into a reverse warrior. Either you look towards the floor or towards your upper arm. Right arm is on top. One more time. Let's just go into a warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. And then flip the forward palm and take it behind. My legs are constantly there, they're not changing. Again. One more time. Inhale and exhale. On the next inhale, reverse the palm and take it into reverse warrior. And then come back. Come back to warrior 2. We're going to give that leg a little bit of a break. Straighten the leg and come slightly pigeon-toed. So your toes are inwards and your heels are slightly out. Hands on the waist. If you want, just go ahead and release the if your right leg hurts. We're just going to forward fold. So we're going to do a ragdoll with a wide-legged forward fold or Prasarita Padottanasana. Just hold your hips, hinge from your hips, chest leading, still looking up, going down. If you want to widen the distance in your hands, do that. In your feet, you can do that. And just release your hands. If you have a block or two, just release your head in there as well. You just stay here. You can come into a ragdoll, which is just take your elbows and release. Just a couple of breaths. If at any time you want to take the child pose, please go ahead and do it. Legs are strong. Release it and walk the hand in the front. Lengthen that back. Release the head through your hands. From here, let's just walk to the right side. Take hold of either your ankle or your shin and just rest. Head hangs loose. Again, come back to that breath. Inhale, belly expands. Exhale, belly contracts. Inhale, head up. Let's walk to the other side. And then take hold of your left leg and relax there. If you need to keep one hand on the floor, keep your right hand on the floor and keep going into that leg, feel that stretch. Walk back to the center now and come up. As you come up, you're going to go into something called the goddess pose. So this time my knees are tracing my ankle and my feet, my toes are outwards and my feet are, my heels are in. So this is what it will look like. Yeah. So instead of being pigeon-toed, now we are in the opposite way. And of course we are going down, so let this burn a little bit more. Keep your hands at your heart center, or if you want to take them up, you can do that. Stay here for one more breath. And then bring the arms down. Bring them on your thighs. You're gripping your thigh with your 4 fingers looking behind. We're just going to do a little bit of a twist here. So don't sink in like this. Shoulders away from the ears. We will first just look to our right. Take a nice twist here. And then take a nice twist onto the other side. Inhale to come to center. We'll do another twist. Exhale to look right. Inhale to come front. Exhale to look to the left. And inhale to come to the center. And then you can forward fold again. Release those knees. Relax those knees. And come into a ragdoll again. Again, keep pointing your toes towards each other. So little pigeon-toed. And just release. Hang there. Keep your kneecaps pulled up at all times so you don't hurt yourself or your hamstrings at the back. Release, release, release. From here, we'll just move to the left side, move the hands to the left side, press and come into a downward facing dog. So take the left leg back. We're in a downward facing dog on the opposite side of the mat now. If you again need to take a break, go into a child pose, move the dog a little bit, move your knees a little bit. If you are still feeling the burn, we have the left leg left to do. So take the left leg up, inhale, and then bring it in the middle of your palms as you exhale. From here again, so come to this edge of the mat and then blade your foot, fingers placing like 45 degrees, toes placed like at 45 degrees, and then you come up, find your balance. Instead of doing this with your hips, let's square the hips and bring them back. So literally like this part of your the knees and your thighs are pulling towards the back, and this, your right hip, is scissoring towards the front, so you have a flat square hip. Knees over the ankle and take the arms up. Let the body not go in the front, keep it in the center. Go lower. Another breath here. Tuck that tailbone in slightly. So let's not arch this. Keep this in. Brace that core to save your lower back. The back leg is active and the glutes are active. And then we go a little bit in the front. Keep the neck in line with the whole spine. Look front. Inhale and exhale here. Inhale to come back into warrior one. Exhale here. And then inhale, we'll come to warrior two. So this means that the heel of the front foot is in line with the arch of the back foot. Bend that knee, bend it substantially so that your knee is over the ankle. I can still see my my big toe and all my toes actually. So instead of this, let's bring it here. Back leg strong, core tucked in, and then straight arms, looking in at the middle finger of the front arm. Stay here, another breath. Don't move ahead, stay in the center. Your upper body stays in the center. And then flip the left arm and just reverse your warrior. I'm not hanging on to this leg, it's very lightly placed. As you exhale, we will go into warrior 2. Inhale, flip the palm, reverse warrior. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, flip the palm and reverse warrior one last time. And exhale, warrior 2. This time cartwheel your arms down and frame your foot. Take your left leg back. Come to a downward facing dog and just give it a nice shake. We'll take a vinyasa here, so Chaturanga. Take your shoulders a little bit over. And then come down. Exhale. Inhale to come up. Exhale, we'll go back into downward facing dog. Whew, that is nice. Again, give your legs a shake if you need to. And then cross your legs and just come into a sit. An easy sit. What we're going to do from here is just take a little bit of a spine twist and then a forward fold before we finish our class. Now this whole vinyasa sequence that we did, if you want a little longer practice, you can do the whole thing one more time. Yeah? So, keep your left hand on your right, just above the knee, so on your thigh. Your left palm behind. And take that twist. Inhale to look up. Inhale to take the spine up. Exhale to look back. Inhale, come to the front, onto the other side. Wrap your left thigh with your right palms and then inhale to look up. Exhale, back. Keep twisting on every exhale. Every inhale, keep looking up. On the next inhale, look front. We do a little more of core. As I said, this is a bit of core activation. So we'll do Navasana. The basic variation would be to take your legs here. Sit on your sit bones. Don't do this like you're falling. I'm sitting pretty much on my sacrum now. So come sit on your sit bones. Long spine. And either knees bend or knees straight. Whatever you want, yogi's choice. Look at your big toes. Keep your feet pointed, whichever variation you are in. Arms by the side of the body. And all you're going to be doing is staying here for 5 breaths, 4 breaths, 3, 2, and 1. Cross the knees, bring them close to your body. Put the feet on the floor, hands by the side of the body, lift your bum up and just press that belly towards the spine while you do it. For those who want to take it a little bit higher, we can cross the legs, lift your feet and your butt both up and down. We will do this 3 times. So then again, choose your variation. Back straight. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Cross those legs. If you have bricks, you can put them here and actually try and lift completely. And down. For those who can't lift the bum up, just lift it keeping your feet on the floor. One last time. Choose your variation and go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.5, and 1. Cross those knees. If you can, lift the bum and lift the feet and come down. Wow, that was nice. I like this. And from here, let's just go straight. Keep your feet hip distance apart. Knees bend. And in 10 counts, I'm going to touch my back to the floor. My upper back to the floor. So, arms wherever you feel like keeping them. Even this is okay. But otherwise, keep them here. And go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Bring your knees towards your chest. Give them a little bit of a rotation. Both sides. Maybe bring them towards your chest. And just let's do a Pavan Muktasana. So just hold your palms on your shins and bring them towards the chest. Or then just wrap your arms around and hold your elbows. Yogi's choice. From here you can just sort of go up, give that back a little bit of love, and just rock forward and back. Just a few times. Awesome. Then come back to rest. Knees close to your hips. We'll do a bridge. So again, hold your feet or keep your hands on your mat. And then tuck that tailbone under and lift. Squeeze the glutes as you lift your glutes up, your lower back, your mid back up, and now shimmy the shoulders in. So your shoulder blades are coming towards each other. Either the palms are on the mat or you can interlock them. Out. Keep your chest coming towards your chin. Glutes squeezed and active. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release everything. Slowly come down. And then just release your legs down. With mat wide distance, your feet, your arms are by the side of your body. Just inhale and exhale. Just let it all go. Breathe the fresh air in and release. Release, release, release. Whatever doesn't serve you, just release. Get your breath back. Close your eyes. Wind down. Just thank yourself for showing up on the mat today and for doing the job that you just did. Thank your body. can lie down here for the next couple of minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, go to sleep. Everything's cool. I'm going to close this session with one chant of Om. You can do that with me, or you can just hear and feel the vibrations of the Om. That's it. Inhaling deeply. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Lokaha samastaha sukhino bhavantu.